55. Stop, you're not gonna max out today. I'll stand. Well, I'm definitely not doing what you're doing. Are you doing pauses? Fucking Brand got me doing pauses. I got tempos and pauses now.
Dude, this one makes me fart.
Oh, I forgot on my last.
Like, holy shit.
Well, I had a brace because my belt was so loose. I was like,
dude, I'm almost. I think I almost got this maxed out. As far as holding.
oh, okay. I was like, as far as going back. I thought you meant max out, then I just can't fit it.
I used to be maxed out on the whole too, so I've been on both different respects.
You're confusing your belt. Stop.
Yeah, it's like, stop it, we can't do this.
We're not meant to be tight and loose and like.
Well, now I'm pressing against a different part of the belt, so.
That's those one belts that loop in and everything. Those are kind of cool.
This is
Oh, shit.
This is old school.
I know. That's what my original belts were.
Well, I bought a nice one, like a leather one. It's too big. I even had, I thought I got the right size for what I needed. I think I never had bought one before. Joel, he helped me figure it out. He had one, and when I bought it, it was too big. And then I had Jim Jerry bring it for me, and it was still too big. Well, and that was when I was at probably my biggest.
Damn.
So I go, there's no way it's fitting out.
You might put that a putt with their bellies. They
Yeah,
got that alien belly.
I can tell Clutch got fit. No. You going right now?
Yeah.
I'll go right after.
My knees.
Oh yeah, when I'm 7. If I do 5, I might just count those.
You gotta do 5 sessions. Then, 1 session.
The teachers that I had are very professional, very talented, amazingly gifted people.
I probably need to start training more in the 5 anyway. Can't get to the 6 if you don't do the 5. Yeah.
Just put chains on.
Right.
That's how West Side is. They'll do that.
Reverse band.
They'll be doing 6 tension bands on top of a 315. Going, at the top it's 700 pounds. And then they'll try to hold that and be wow, this is way harder off the ground.
This whole is coming.
My family used to drive the car every day to my neighbors, very haunted house local area, and then retreat back to Pantera's hotel for pizza and drinks and video games and a lot of family fun. Here's the thing though, you don't have to wait until Halloween. Pantera's is open every day of the week. Don't forget about the hump. There's the most lavishly topped pizza.
No, fuck, I hit the fucking rock.
Don't forget their lunch buffet. 11:30 to 1 p.m., 9:25 gets you all the pizza and salad that you can eat. There's also their lunch special, which is a 6-inch pizza, salad bar, and a drink for $9.25, and that's available all day long. So stop by Pantera's, stop by and eat there, or get it to go. It's your choice, and you won't be disappointed. That's
side.
Okay. What's going on? On my way back from the gym. Just hit the first day, which was squats of this training block, off-season training block B, weeks 1 through 4. I just finished another training block A of the volume training off season, weeks 5 through 8. So I just did a 2-month, did a meet with volume training, not with actual prepping, and we're gonna talk about that actually right now. Okay, so I'm gonna throw up the videos here of all my lifts right now.
Walking the decks without no protection. A function is every city I'm in. On the great pull out the concrete jump. From the dope to the dish and the one who's scared. Home with the chopper jump shots. Wrong who's scared. Got the dope game from home. For the drug devil bitch. Better watch out and pick it. Snake star hits. Heads don't miss it. Rest in peace to the one dumb killer. Chief keep drilling. Cody's willing. Blood on my lips. Cost of a healing.
Good lift for Daniel Filipek.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, so if you just watched them and didn't skip through, that was a 606 squat, a 358 bench, 358 I believe, and a 628 deadlift. The only one I was kind of disappointed in was my was my bench, because even during the volume training, my bench was blowing up. Not great, but it felt like I was in a good, like, kind of upward trajectory for this meet, even with volume training. Like, I was thinking, oh, okay, I think I can at least match my max or best ever lift, but we didn't. We were about 10 pounds off because my best ever was a 360, or so it was 357, I believe, because I did 368 as my best, but it wasn't that bad. And really, it's just my lockout. My triceps are weak, even though my arms have grown from this off-season training that I've been doing now since my meet last year. Well, no, I didn't start back up until, I think this is month starting month 5 or 6, I believe. I think 6 or 5 or 7, because I'm starting the next 2-month training block. So been training volume training for a while. Haven't prepped at all, so I would like to know where I would be prepped, but I know just my normal strength unpeaked, I'm matching where I was, or damn near where I was on my peaking strength. So I'm pretty confident in where I'm at. In fact, I I chipped my old squat PR by 2.5 kilos. So we did that. The squats went well. The atmosphere in that gym was also pretty cool. So, I mean, I've been up at Collegiate Nationals. I've never been to Raw Nationals, and I hear that goes crazy in that little ballroom. But, I mean, I've been at Collegiate Nationals, and that's a pretty crazy environment. So I'm used to, like, being in that crazy environment. It was a little different, though, because it was in a smaller area. And so the crowd wasn't nowhere near as big as Collegiate Nationals, but it felt big because it was in a smaller venue. But did that. And then I was about 30 pounds off my best ever deadlift. But the caveat to that is, on top of not being in volume training, not peaking on anything, I've been doing conventional this whole off season for at least 4 months. I think I was doing some before, or doing some volume with my sumo about 4 or 5 months ago. But the last time I touched anything with over 6 with my conventional deadlifts, when I look back on it, conventional sumo deadlifts was back in like beginning of this year, before I started volume training again after my last coaching year for Maryville. So crazy that I was only 30 pounds off, and it was more just technique than strength. Because even then, I pulled that 628 pretty easy with a little bit left in the tank, I believe. I think I could have done close to 290, which would have put me at around a 644, and that would only have been 16 pounds away from my best. Don't do that. But pretty crazy. I know all around, if I peaked right now, like for the next 8 weeks, I think I could get close, if not, I think I could get over 800 kgs, but I think I can get close to that 1,800 pound barrier. Because I think I can hit a mid-6 squat, low to mid-6 squat, high 3 bench, if not close to a 4, and I would assume around a 7 deadlift, especially with how I felt. And another caveat is I was on UPA was the federation, but it was using USPA like equipment bar wise. But overall, I'd say it was a good meet for not peaking for it and just jumping in about 5 weeks out. Getting a call. Looks like Florida. I'm gonna ignore that then. If they need me, they'll leave a message. I don't know if this is getting the volume. Ignore it. But yeah, I'll take what I can get. Leading in, today was, like I said, the first day of training block B, and we're doing percentages, it looks like, this training block, but it has RPEs as well, which today was RPE didn't match. Like, it was less than a 6. It was pretty easy, even without my knee sleeves, which those you'll see are not there because I don't know, I'm not going to accuse anyone or anything, but they're gone after that meet. Checked all the spots they could have been. So unless they fell out of my car somehow, which I doubt, I would have saw them on the ground. But it is what it is. I got a new pair coming in. We'll put them on for next week's. Go up a little heavier. But yeah. Wore squat shoes for the first time too for that meet, and it was going back to my normal flats for this training block, and today, day one, pretty rough. Like, it felt like I had to sink even lower, but I mean, I need to gain my flexibility and strength in that hole anyway, so, and stay tight in that hole. So it was a good feel. It felt that out, and that was good. Didn't do anything spectacular. I reran my deload for the last week 8's deload. I ran that again, or fully this last week, to basically be a deload and a reload into this training cycle. And it was, I mean, I felt it today still. It's like 340 on safety bar pause squats, and then I had comp squats for 2 sets of 5 and 2 sets of 5 on the pause squats with the SSB bar. So all around, that was pretty rough. Staying tight, making sure I'm sitting back more. My hamstrings looked like they were touching my ankles, yet it still looked like I was high. It was weird. Must be my build. But didn't do anything spectacular besides you saw in that one set. I try to match all of those sets the same though. That's why I only record one of the accessories. Slow on the eccentric, getting the stretch now, doing that some RPE training right here. And make sure I'm getting that good stretch on the way down. Did that. Felt that. That was rough. Felt good though. Been adding more calories in because my body's been burning them up. Especially today, I was drenched in sweat. Just at work, I was dying in sweat. And then during my workout, I was just pouring. The funny part is you couldn't even tell because I'm wearing black. Back of the shirt's is more wet than it was in the front, but wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, nothing really else. For accessories, I did all the accessories, and for extra movement, I added in some abduction. Grow that abductor on the inside. I was doing my leg press, and the first 2 sets, I recorded the second set, not the third, but first 2 sets I was doing normal stance, I guess you could say, like normal width stance. And then for that last set, I closed in my stance for more of a hack squat stance, the inner. And that was weird. It was a new stretch, but I was still able to get a deep stretch on it. So did that, had that going for me. That was good. I'm gonna probably move to that, and probably stick with the same weight, because once I moved to that, it made it 10 times harder. Which anything you move in closer, the stability is gonna be a little different on it. Not going to be able to use as much hamstring either if I'm closing my legs in, because I'm not going to be able to get that and abduction, because I'm going to be closing them off, and it's going to be hard to activate them. I mean, you're going to use them, of course, especially in those deep stretch positions, but it's just not going to be as advantageous. About to go stop by the store, pick me up some sauce for my lunches. Gonna have to cook some rice up here soon again. Up to my carbs to 150 carbs, or 150 rice instead of just 100 for my meal. And because I was doing 100 there leading up to the meet, because I was trying to lose a little bit of weight, get some of the water retention out. Did that. Then we did. What else did we do? Cannot remember, but that was about it for the lift. I think I'm going to cut it off there. really just gonna be blabbering. But this is gonna be the start of a new series. I do have videos I can release of my volume training that I was doing leading up to the meet, but it's really just more of what was happening before. And then I threw in a couple heavy lifts for the last couple weeks, but yeah, that was about it. I need you guys to comment below what you want me to name this series, because I'm going to put a name on it, but it's not going to be the final name. So you guys just let me know. Tell me if you like the name. I'll stick with it. But yeah, just let me know. Share this video with your friends. Comment and subscribe. Stay juicy, twinks.